A Weslaco man says excessive brush was blocking his neighbor's alley. He says a pile continued to grow over the last 3 months and nothing was done about it.
Channel 5's Frank McCaffrey is live in Weslaco with a look at why Weslaco residents feel they have to turn to us to get the brush cleared from their alleys. Frank.
Yes, I'm behind the home of Isaac Cantu. As you can see, this alley has been cleared. Well, that's because before we went to air, the Weslaco Department of Public Works cleared it out. Now, this is not the first time someone in Weslaco has called Channel 5 for help. Last month, another Weslaco resident called for help with cleaning their alley. Now, we wanted to know why these alleys are being neglected. Cantu and his wife spent the last 40 years in this Weslaco home. He says this buildup in brush in the alleyway is a recent trend.
As long as I've lived where there's an alley, the cities have always picked up the brush.
He adds the new brush is potentially dangerous for his household and the neighborhood. This is because a pile of branches standing in the middle of the alley blocks a number of important vehicles that need to drive through.
You got utility companies, you got power companies, you got telephone companies, and not to mention law enforcement in case they need to come through here.
Cantu says he called the city of Weslaco in the last month, but feels he only got the runaround. He says they asked him to cut the tree limbs up himself, making them smaller for pickup. He says he can't do this on his own. He says he just wants the city to get into gear.
I'd like to see the city or whoever is in charge of picking up the brush do their job. I mean, that's what we're paying for. And we're required to keep our properties clean and our alleys, so I don't see why they're not doing their job.
Channel 5 News went straight to the Weslaco Department of Public Works to see why 2 people called us to get Public Works to clear out their alleys. Public Works Department Director Pete Garcia spoke with us off camera. He says it's because Weslaco residents don't like the answer his department gives them. He says residents demand immediate service, but he adds the service is always there. The city pays waste removal company Republic Services for these jobs. A spokesperson for Republic Services also spoke with us off camera. She says the brush piles behind Cantu's home weren't picked up because they're too large to be picked up in its trucks. Now, according to Republic Services, this brush, in order to be picked up, has to be bundled. The bundle cannot be more than 4 feet high and 8 feet wide. Also, it can't weigh more than 50 pounds. Live in Weslaco, Frank McCaffrey, Channel 5 News at 6.